More big news today as we got more practice footage of Nick Chubb. We're going to be looking at him running through some drills today. We're going to look at yesterday's clips just in case you missed those so you can get a good assessment on Nick Chubb, where he's at with the knee, how he's testing things, and how he's looking right now. If he's practicing tomorrow and we got clips, I'll do it all again so you guys can get a look. That being said, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're going behind the scenes, whatever you can find to see on these players. We're looking at advanced analytics to help you with your fantasy football teams, set those lineups, those waiver wire picks, and everything else. Click that button right now. Ric Flair's watching you. You don't want to disappoint him. But we're looking at Nick Chubb today. I got yesterday's clips on the back end. We're going to start off with today's clips. So I got them from a few different beat writers. It's the same thing, different angles. But I think the angles matter because you get to see where he's coming from on the knee, from behind, from the side, from the front. And we're looking assertive. We're looking quick. We're looking good with good movement. And we're watching him move laterally here. He's looking good. He's looking good considering everything involved here. Considering this time last year, his knee was jacked up, going through surgery. It happened September 18th last year. We're going through the bags here. From behind, he's looking good. Working through the bags, moving laterally very well, making plants. So this one's from yesterday. This one was from the Cleveland Browns themselves on Twitter. Looking smooth. Looking smooth. Of course, it's just drills. Of course, we're not seeing contact. Of course, we're not seeing 7-on-7s or anything like this. But we're seeing Nick Chubb move laterally, chop them feet. We're seeing him on the field. We're seeing him working out. And we're getting a look under the hood. From watching 2 days of clips, and that's just a small fraction of what they were doing at practice. They only let the media tape just what they'll allow them to tape. Just from watching this, I believe Nick Chubb, when he comes back, he's going to be good to go. He's going to be good to go. He's going to have that upside. He's going to have that speed through the hole. This guy's been working hard to come back. Remember, just a few days ago, we covered him squatting 540 with a tsunami bar. Nick Chubb is back. And when he did that, that was back in July. And Stefanski, back in July, was saying in press conferences back then that he was sprinting and working through drills and everything else to get right. Now we're in October. We're doing the bag drills, working on the feet. We're looking good. We still got our size. We got the pop and the step. The Browns need them. And you do not go through all that work without the intent of coming back and the best shape you can possibly be in. That's Nick Chubb. This is a top-level athlete among top-level athletes. This is a top-level running back who's going to be emerged in the Browns offense. The Browns offense needed him in the worst way. He wants to be back with his team. He's going to do everything possible to be out there. And this is what we got to root for. And we're all rooting for Nick Chubb. I don't think I've crossed anybody who does not like Nick Chubb. I'm rooting for Nick Chubb. You're rooting for Nick Chubb. We're all excited for Nick Chubb. I'm excited to see him out there. And I believe the upside here is going to be immense. We're looking at him for fantasy football. He's going to be back on the field. You had him in your IR spot the whole time. You're just going to make that roster move. Maybe have a cut of jabroni there. And next thing you know, you got a free running back who we know can be an RB1 on any given week. Insert it into your lineup. If he's on waivers and you got 5 wide receivers there, you only start 2 or 3 a week, drop that last wide receiver, see what's up. If you got multiple running backs, you're only starting 2 of them, and you got 5 or 4 of them, just drop that last running back. If you're doing something stupid with double kickers, double tight ends, or something like that, drop the one you don't want. If you got 2 quarterbacks, drop that second quarterback that you don't normally start. Pick up Nick Chubb. See what happens, because if something happens to your main quarterback, guess what? You can always just play the matchups with the quarterbacks on the waiver wire. Those are some suggestions. I know a lot of people come to this channel in different types of leagues, but he should be stashed on IR if you got an IR. Should be on someone's team. Possibility of being able to trade for him, that's over. You're not going to be able to do that. No one's going to let him go. But if he's on waivers, just drop the player you hate the most and pick up Nick Chubb and see what happens. He's going to be back on the field sooner than later. It's going to be soon. Everybody's going to be excited about it, and you want to be ahead of the game. Most of you who follow the channel are already ahead of the game, already have Nick Chubb on your team on the IR spot. Do the thing. Get Nick Chubb right now if you can. If he's available, you better make that move right now and just get it done. Don't think twice. Just do it. See what happens. The worst thing that happens, he re-injures himself. He's out for the rest of the season. The worst thing that happens, that wide receiver 5 on your team, the last wide receiver, that last running back, doesn't really help your team win the league anyways. So that being said, go get Nick Chubb right now. He's looking good, and we're rooting for him. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.